guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're talking about Taborax's ETB and LTB triggers. ETB means enter the battlefield, so LTB is gonna mean leave. There's many instances of this, so ETB can mean just comes in from the graveyard or is cast, or a token comes in, whatever. And LTB is the same, just leaves. Where does it leave to? Well, it can be the exile, it can be jump back to the hand, it can be the graveyard, but usually it just means dies, okay? So yeah, I know die is a strong word, but that's a part of the game, and yeah, we're going to abide by it. So whenever a creature dies, gain 1 life and lose 1 life, you gain it, the opponent does lose it. And then you have these ones, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life, dies. Whenever you cast something, gain 1 life, lose 1 life. Okay, these are going to be the gaining, the life gain, or life loss, depending on whether it's ETB or LTB. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that we are going to be playing with aristocrats. That's what they're called. Okay, that kind of effect that whenever something happens and they gain something or they lose something. Okay, and on the other side here, what we have is kind of like aristocrat adjacent effects. For example, you have both Satharid Necromancer and Rotlong Reanimator, which are 3-cost mana cards, but they say that whenever a human, or a cleric in this case, is put into the graveyard or dies, you make a 2/2 black zombie creature token into the battlefield. Okay, one comes into play regularly, one comes into play tapped, but it doesn't matter. What matters is we have Shadowborns that are dying left and right. Therefore, they are human clerics and they are going to make it zombies, which means they double the production of ETBs and therefore LTBs when you sacrifice those zombies, or whenever they get destroyed, or whenever you defend or block with them, whatever. And the same thing is going to happen with Pitiless Plunderer, but instead of making a zombie token, you are going to create a treasure token, so it adds you mana. So now you don't even have to sacrifice those zombies for mana. You can outright create the treasure and leave it there for whenever you need it. The other resource that you can have is, instead of getting mana or getting creatures, you can get a draw. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you draw a card. And I think the biggest impact one is definitely going to be Grave Pact and Dictate Variables, because they tell you whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent or each player sacrifices a creature. So this one says each other player, this one says opponent. There's the same, one costs 4, one costs 5, so they're the same card. And what's going to happen is they're going to have to sacrifice a lot. So if we have 6 Shadowborns, we sacrifice them. That means here, with Grave Pact and Dictate Variables, they have to sacrifice 6 creatures each. That means over here with Satharid and Rotlong, that we are going to get 6 tokens each. With Pitiless Plunderer, that's 6 more mana, and with Grim Harrowspecs and Taborax, that's going to be 6 draws. And then over on this side, that means whether it's coming in or leaving, it means 6 life. So then we keep doing that, and eventually, or more, right? Eventually, it's going to give us a win, because this is so much value, and these are the parts that are not as easily removable, or maybe they are, but they are not as removed as the other parts, such as maybe getting rid of an altar, because altar loops are, you know, very usual, or Bola Citadel, because oh my god, that's gonna kill us. So yeah, when you have things like that, those are gonna look like the real dangerous things that you gotta get rid of. But it's actually these little things that are going to it all over time and just eventually end the game. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know which one is your favorite aristocrat, because they are all pretty dang fun and they kind of do all the same on this side. But yeah, I really like Ayara because it can tap for draws too. That's a pretty good one for me. Let me know which one you guys like though, and I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.